Hi, I'm Damien Roy and welcome on my guitar lesson YouTube channel. Today we're going to work on some speed picking exercises. So what is the speed picking? Difference between the speed picking and the alternating picking there is that you're still going to have some alternating. It's only when you're going to be changing strings. So let me give you an example here. I'm playing down, up, down, and when I'm changing string, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So the difference here, you're going to see my hand move a bit more like that, my right hand. The difference with the alternate picking is that you're going to be doing down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And the other difference is that we're usually doubling here. So we can come back with the up or down strum. So that's what it is. So it's between speed picking here. Some people call it the economy picking. That's just a brand new word. There's no real economy picking because you still have to focus on the rhythm. That's my personal belief. So some people think they're creating some new technical terms, but it's the original one was speed picking because you can easily go faster than the alternate picking, but you will have a lower definition on your dynamics when you're doing the alternate picking. So it's a mix between legato, you have the speed picking, and after crescendo you're going on the alternate picking. But it could be a good compromise for some musical parts that you're playing. Yngwie Malmsteen uses a lot of speed picking in the playing, and it sounds pretty good. So I'm not pro alternate picking, speed picking, legato, and sweep picking. I like all of those different techniques there, but I'm going to use all of them for playing whatever I want in my music, and that's going to create a good musical landscape because I don't want something all at the same level here. I like when it goes up and down. I like the mountains. So it's good to work on different technical techniques. So enough talking here, and let's try to see how this thing works here. So you have to think about how am I going to hold my pick. I'm not going to hold it as straight as on the alternate picking, except that when I'm playing on one string. But when you're going to be changing, you're going to be having a movement, inclining the pick here a certain degree here. So you're kind of... Also something else, when you're speed picking, you're going to think like how to use your spoon in your tea and your coffee, okay, when you're stirring it. So we have to think a little bit more like that for the playing. Another thing here is that you can have a better result of speed picking here, which is a mix of sweeping and alternate picking, when you're playing a little bit here on the neck. So these are different options. And it's a little bit harder when you're using the bridge pickup right here. Okay? But you can work on it. It could be interesting job to work on. We wanted to make it to be smooth and flow. So let's go on this exercise 1. So we're going to work on 3 exercises, and I invite you to go on my Patreon if you want to have the full exercises. So you're going to have something like 8 exercises, and there's another file with some other speed picking too. So exercise 1 here. So we're going in the key of A major. So. So you see when I'm changing strings, I'm following movement. So down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and I can come back after. So. I can go fast like that. But you have to double each extremity here on fret 6 and on fret 9 to make it work. That's the only inconvenience about the speed picking guitar technique. Let's go on exercise 2 now. So exercise 2, we're going to play on the same scale, but move a little bit further up here. So. You see I can go faster. So it's not legato, it's not strict alternate picking here. It's completely different, so it's a different playing there. But it's in between, so it could be really interesting to use here. Okay, so let's have a look now on this last little exercise, and you will find all the other exercises on my Patreon. So here, we're going to be working on a minor melodic scale here, so. So you see that little slide? That little slide here is interesting in the speed picking. So these are repetitive movements that you can have playing along here, and you can easily hear the sound of Yngwie Malmsteen when he's playing. There's many other guitarists using the speed picking, but he's one of these who use a lot of it. So, of course, you could have, I'm going to show you another little quick exercise here. So you could have, for example, a movement of shattered scales, like movements like, instead of playing with alternate picking, you could also play with the speed picking here, so. And see? So when I'm changing string here, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. You can play like that. And you can create like movements, and same thing. Movements like that going up and down. It could remind you like Steve Lukather, for example, from the band Toto. He's also doing alternate picking, but there's some speed picking sometimes in the playing. So I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Please subscribe to my guitar lesson YouTube channel. You know it's very important for me. I see that there's a lot of people that are not subscribed, and the number is huge, that are watching my YouTube channel. So it's not too complicated. It's not too risky for you guys. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's easy to get the notifications after when I have a new video. And please find the rest on my Patreon. Have a good practice and have fun with this new guitar technique.